Ultra-processed foods, convenient, delicious, but at what cost? Today, we're exposing the truth about these fake foods and their impact on your health. From obesity to heart disease and even effects on mental health, the evidence is clear. Ultra-processed foods could be doing more harm than you think. Stay with us as we uncover the world of ultra-processed foods and how they are reshaping our bodies and our future. What are ultra-processed foods? Well, they're foods that have gone through industrial processes, often with little to no resemblance to their original food sources, and mostly contain additives you'd never find in your own kitchen. We're talking preservatives, artificial flavors, and colors that make these foods last longer, look better, and taste addictive. Think sodas, frozen pizzas, instant noodles, and even some breakfast cereals. While they may be convenient, these foods often lack essential nutrients and are filled with added sugars, unhealthy fats, and salt. Shockingly, in countries like the US and UK, these foods make up over half of the average person's diet. How do ultra-processed foods affect your body? Ultra-processed foods aren't just empty calories. According to research from the British Heart Foundation and British Medical Journal, regularly eating these foods can put you at higher risk for obesity, diabetes, heart disease, metabolic disease, inflammation, and even some cancers. Ultra-processed foods are designed to be digested quickly, spiking your blood sugar, leaving you craving more soon after. They're often high in refined carbs and sugars, leading to insulin resistance and weight gain. Not only that, but the trans fats and sodium found in many ultra-processed foods can raise blood pressure and LDL cholesterol, making heart disease a real concern. Ultra-processed foods are calorie-dense but nutrient-poor, meaning they provide little fiber, vitamins, and minerals essential for metabolic health. The absence of these nutrients impairs digestion, leaving the body deprived and leading to overeating as it attempts to meet nutrient requirements. Additionally, artificial ingredients may disrupt gut microbiome, critical for immune health and metabolism. Why ultra-processed foods are especially dangerous for children. And here's where it gets even more concerning. Kids are especially vulnerable. Early exposure to ultra-processed foods can set lifelong eating habits, and research from Imperial College London shows that children who consume these foods regularly have higher rates of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and even behavioral issues. Not only are they affecting kids physically, but some studies suggest that diets high in ultra-processed foods can also impact their mental development and attention. And the scary part? These foods are often marketed directly to children. Common and particularly harmful ultra-processed foods. Some of the most harmful ultra-processed foods are things you might eat daily without a second thought. Sugary drinks, processed meats, packaged desserts. Each of these has specific risks. Sugary sodas, for example, are linked to obesity and type 2 diabetes, while processed meats have been associated with cancer risk. And with all the artificial ingredients packed into these foods, it's no wonder health organizations are sounding the alarm. Here's our top 10 worst ultra-processed foods. 1. Sugary sodas. 2. Packaged baked goods, like cakes, cookies, and pastries. 3. Processed meats, like bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and deli meats. 4. Instant noodles. 5. Sugary breakfast cereals. 6. Frozen dinners and instant meals. 7. Flavored yogurts. 8. Potato chips and savory snacks. 9. Packaged ice cream and frozen desserts. 10. Margarine and processed spreads. What happens when you stop eating ultra-processed foods? So, what if you stopped eating ultra-processed foods altogether? People who have cut them out report some pretty impressive benefits: more stable energy levels, improved mood, better sleep, and even weight loss. One study in the British Medical Journal found that just replacing ultra-processed foods with whole foods can reduce inflammation, lower cholesterol, and improve heart health. Even going a week without ultra-processed foods can make a noticeable difference in how you feel. Imagine what long-term changes could do. How to cut down on ultra-processed foods. Cutting back on ultra-processed foods isn't as hard as it seems. Start with small changes. Prioritize fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Try cooking meals at home. This way, you control what goes into your food. Limit processed snacks by substitute them with nuts, seeds, or whole fruits. And here's a quick tip. Read the labels. If there are ingredients you don't recognize, chances are it's ultra-processed. Small, consistent changes can help you shift away from these fake foods toward real, nourishing options. What needs to change? Ultra-processed foods have reshaped the global diet, bringing convenience but at the expense of health. Reducing ultra-processed foods at a societal level requires policy changes. Experts from the British Medical Journal and British Heart Foundation suggest clearer labeling on ultra-processed foods, limiting ads aimed at children, and even taxing sugary drinks. By making healthy foods more affordable and accessible, we can help shift public demand away from ultra-processed foods. It's about empowering people to make informed choices and providing the options they need to live healthier lives. Final key messages. So here's what we know about ultra-processed foods. 1. They're everywhere, but they come with serious health risks. 2. Small changes like choosing whole foods, cooking at home, and reading labels can make a big difference. 3. We need policies that limit ultra-processed foods and encourage healthier choices for everyone, especially kids. Thanks for joining us on the hidden dangers of ultra-processed foods. If you're ready to make healthier choices, start by subscribing for more insights into food and health. And let us know in the comments, have you tried cutting back on ultra-processed foods? What changes have you noticed? Hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and remember, your body deserves real food.